Why did you update your classic poem about winter?
It was the 10-year anniversary of when I wrote the first one.
10 years ago, you didn't want to read your own poem, so you had JD read it. He fucking botched it. I mean, he was giggling through the whole thing. He couldn't contain himself. You remember that?
Winter is when there are no leaves on the trees. Winter is when we say goodbye to the birds.
To the what?
Why is that funny? It's the truth.
What are you saying in that sentence? Winter's when you what?
Winter is when we say goodbye to the birds and the bees.
After nearly 5 minutes of JD still giggling, I had to cut him off because it was like getting ridiculous. He could not get through his sentence. Why did you, JD, why
was a breakdown?
Why did you laugh so hard at Ronnie's poem? I mean, what was it? It was insulting to Ronnie.
It was just funny. It was, I never expected those words to come, out of, I guess I should have, but, when I see birds and the bees, an extra hour of Z's, I mean, it made me laugh.
I'm going to leave it in your hands, Ronnie. What is the best presentation for your art? You want to read it or do you want JD to read it?
I'd like JD to read it. I think it would be great.
All right, JD, do you have a copy of it now in front of you?
I do have a copy of it in front of me right now.
And try and do it the right way, please. Like really try to read it.
Put something into it, all right? The guy did work on it. How long did it take you to write this?
2 days.
2 days? Okay. 2 days of this guy's life, and he's got 5 days left probably. 2 days. So, if he took 2 days to write it, he's given us his time, and nothing is more precious toward the end of your life than time. So, by all means, right. JD.
Winter, 10 years later, by Ronnie Mund.
That's not funny. Come on, JD.
So funny.
Winter. Winter. There's still 1 hour of extra Z's. Winter. No more leaves will be falling no more leaves will be falling from the trees.
I got to interrupt you. What is so funny? I mean,
there's an apostrophe in trees.
He put an apostrophe?
Don't worry, dude. Don't worry about the grammar. Okay, just read the fucking thing.
Winter. We never say goodbye to the birds and the bees.
What?
What? What does he mean by that? All right, keep going.
Winter is when a dude in red shorts and an Uber car for a sleigh drops your gifts at your door and runs away.
What?
Winter is when snow never falls and we put on our spring gear to ring in the new year. Winter is when that special someone's heart is given to you and tells you you'll never part. That's a good one. Winter was never here, you see, because Vegas is where I picked to be. Winter, the only thing that will change for me, the Z's will spring ahead 1 hour for me. Winter.
What? What is he? What the?
Should have left it the old way.
Yeah, I like the old poem better. I always said most sequels suck, but this did suck compared to the first one.
Well, there was a line in there that I didn't understand what it had to do with winter.
The Uber driver thing, too, that was messy.
It's not Godfather Part 2. It was more Part 3 than Part 2. Ronnie Puppet wrote a poem about winter and would like to read it.
All right.
Here's a real poem.
Okay.
Cocksucker.
Let me hear yours.
Winter.
Dick.
Here you go, asswipe. Winter is cold, so bundle your cunt and balls, so you can still blast, squirt, and cum all over the walls. Winter is when it gets dark super early, which means it's got extra time for eating out your girly. Winter is when Jack Frost explodes, leaving cum icicles on your gutters from his hot, frosty load. Winter is when we build snowmen with class, a carrot for a nose, and another in the ass. Winter, spring, summer, fall. Every one of them is pleasing, so pull off your girlfriend's panties now. Because, cunt, is always in season. Happy holidays, motherfucker. Yeah.
69. 69, right.
69! 69! 69! Vegas, baby! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, my
yeah!
God.
Yeah!
He's like a filthy Robert Frost, that puppet. I love him. Now that's a poem, Ronnie. Get to work.